Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel because in this episode I'm going to be doing the 4-inch challenge. So ladies and gentlemen, what's the 4-inch challenge and why am I going to be doing it? Well, Tim from Big Dog Forge over in America has issued a challenge to create a cube from 4 inches of 1-inch square black mild steel. Now, as per any challenge, there's got to be some rules, right? And here are the rules that I've got to follow. Firstly, I've got to use the same hammer for all of the forging. Secondly, I can only use one set of tongs. They've got to be the same ones for the whole lot. Third, I've got to use that piece of 4-inch long, 1-inch square black mild steel. And fourthly, I've only got 6 heats with which to reduce that piece of 4-inch steel into a 6-sided, perfect as I can get it anyway, cube. That's the challenge. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get over to the smithy and have a go at it. So come on, let's go and have a go at the 4-inch challenge. Okay folks, here we go. This is our starting stock. It is 4 inches long and it is 1 inch by 1 inch and it's black mild steel. I'm going to measure it at the end of each heat just to see what changes it makes. It's now 3 3/8 inches. just a little bit under 3 inches. Woo. And that's 2 1/4 inches by 1 3/8, no, 1 3/8 on the ends. In the middle, just over 1 1/4, sunk in the middle a bit. Keep going. That's the end of heat number 3.
quite square yet. Oh no, it's not far off square. Just over 1.5 inches, just over 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches. Just snick over 1.5 inches. Yeah, almost there. Done. Inch and a half. Just over 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches. Almost 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches again. Around about the same measurement. Just look at that in millimetres so I can, millimetres a bit more accurate. 41. 39. Oh, I did that one. 39. 40. 41. 39. 41. 39 by 41. Can we do that one? 40. 40 by 40. Alright, done.
Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of that forging, thank goodness. Alright, what I've made is a cube. This is a cube that started out as a piece of 4-inch by 1-inch square black mild steel. It's now a 1.5-inch piece cubed of black mild steel. There's two defects in this cube. One of them is the fact that it's 1/16 of an inch bigger in one direction than it is in the other. The other defect is this indent along here, along two of the faces. Now I knew that was going to happen. I knew about heat number 2 that it was starting to fold like this as I was hitting it. I realised at that time and made the instant decision not to stop and try and correct that, because I knew that I would run out of heat time and I would never be able to forge a cube. I knew there was going to be a problem, but I kept going anyway, because I'm not the guy that gives up, alright? So I just kept going. I knew there'd be a problem, but I still knew that I could get that thing into a cube. Thinking back on it now, what I'm realising is when I quenched the top and the bottom part when I did my first forging to get the centre part to come out, I didn't quench quite far enough in. It's a bit of a double-edged sword quenching like that, because if you come in too far, the cool part of the metal acts like a big heat sink and sucks all the heat out of the centre, and then it won't upset. So it's a bit of a judgment thing as to how far to go. Anyway, it turns out I didn't go quite far enough. Who knew? Anyway, that's the first one I've ever made, so I'm not going to beat myself up too bad about that. So anyway, that's the end of this forging. I had great fun doing this, even though it wore me out a little bit, burned up all my charcoal, but it did give my right shoulder a real workout. I've just come back from injury. Give that thing a thorough thrashing with my 3-pound blacksmith's hammer, and I turned out okay. It actually feels quite good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a little bit of precise measurements on the camera so that Tim over at Big Dog Forge can have a look at that and make his judgment as to how good or bad that cube came out. So I'm going to do that now. Also, just want to say thanks very much for watching this video. Until the next challenge comes along that I'm stupid enough to do. Thanks for watching this one. See you later.